Peace, what up, y'all? It's been a while since I've done a video, but this one, I decided I want to do it. I wanted to talk about it because it's like so much controversy, and why not just try to capitalize on some of the views? So I want to talk about the whole Chris Tucker and Will Smith situation, in which smacked Chris Tucker at the Oscars, supposedly over a joke about his wife. Now, I think it could be a misunderstanding that the joke is about his wife's uh, disease. She has alopecia, so her hair is falling out, and maybe it's misunderstanding that he was joking about that instead of just making a joke in general about her being a bald woman or whatever the case is. Um, I'm seeing people calling Will a cuck. I'm seeing people call Will a simp, and people are saying who he will and won't slap if they were there and they said the same joke. Is Will a simp or a cuck? The entanglement. Is Chris Rock wrong or is Will in the wrong? So let's take it from the top. People calling Will a cuck or a simp. I generally don't think you know what a simp is, so I just think that you're foolish and you're in the comments arguing about things that you know nothing about and you're just venting for some reason. Let's talk about people calling Will they're saying who he will and won't slap. They're trying to imply that he's a punk or something like that, so he wouldn't try it on somebody who's like his size or bigger, like The Rock or um, 50 Cent or other people who's made fun of him. Um, let's be realistic. All the people that you're bringing up wouldn't even either wouldn't have made the joke or wouldn't have even been at the Oscars. So you're talking about, well, if The Rock made the joke. The Rock wouldn't have made a joke like that. He would have saw it was insensitive. His manager, who was a female, and his ex-wife and his one of his best friends would have told him that it was insensitive to make that joke, and it wouldn't be a good idea. Or people that surround him would have told him it wouldn't have been a good idea. So this he isn't in the WWE and making those type of jokes anymore. The places that he can make those type of jokes would be fine in the WWE, but he isn't in the WWE anymore. He has to be more conscious about what he says. 50 Cent, on the other hand, more than likely wouldn't have even been at the Oscars because he wasn't even at the Oscars when it was said. Like I said, all the people that you're bringing up that he wouldn't have tried this with um, either wouldn't have been there or wouldn't have said that. They wouldn't have even been hosting the Oscars going forward. Maybe they'll be more careful about who they put up there. Um, or maybe they'll be more careful about the type of jokes that they make. But at the end of the day, like I said, the people that you bringing up that he wouldn't try this with, we don't know what he would have done or wouldn't have done with if somebody else was up there. We wouldn't have known. What we do know is what he did to Chris Rock, and that was he smacked him in the face. Is he a simp or a cuck? No, I already addressed this in the entanglement video I did years ago. I already addressed this in the entanglement video I did last year. I mean, not last year, in 2020. He's not a cuck or a simp. He was defending his wife. He wasn't a cuck or a simp, simply for the fact that that she had an entanglement. First off, she wasn't cheating on him. They had a separation, a silent or quiet separation. And like I said in that video, he was done with her. That's what he said on the Red Table Talk. That he was done with her. Their relationship had basically, he was tired of trying to make her happy, and it was kind of affecting his mental health. So he kind of took a break from her. He kind of he was done with her. So he left her up to her own devices to figure out how to get her own happiness, and that's what happened. Now I know y'all not playing dumb and acting like you don't know. People separate and like they just don't get divorced. They stay married. Probably likely because in their situation they have branding. But for average people, maybe it just would be too costly to get divorced, or for whatever reason it is. I've worked with guys who have been married, and they instead of getting divorced, they were separated. They were doing their own thing. The guys were out sleeping with other women, and women were out, seeing other guys. Sometimes they get back together. Sometimes time apart. Them growing separately helps them get back together, and that's what happened in that situation. It did help bring them back together. The only difference is that in Will's situation, the people that he was seeing didn't come out. So far, they haven't come out and said anything. But with Jada, she was messing around with a younger guy, and he had to come out and say something, and that's why she made the entanglement video. Once again, Will is not a cuck or a simp for the entanglement for saying it with his wife. Although I will agree with some of you that she is whack as hell. She has said some corny stuff that's just made me look at her like she's whack as hell. But other than that, this marriage is, you know, for whatever reason he decided to stay with her, and for whatever reason they decided to get back together, and they're like they're happier together. Is Chris Rock or Will in the wrong? I don't think either of them are in the wrong. Chris Rock is a comedian. He makes jokes. He's probably one of my favorite comedians up there with Dave Chappelle and Richard Pryor, Cat Williams, many others and that I'm probably forgetting. Patrice O'Neal, another late great. But I think he was making a joke, and with and he made a joke. That's all it is. That's as far as it'll go there. There's no 100-word essay think piece about him making a joke that he's a misogynist and all this other goofy crap. I think he made a joke, and you could choose to laugh at it or choose not to. Uh, Will Smith did what he thought he was supposed to do as a man, which was defend his wife, and that's what he did. I don't think either of them are in the wrong. I wouldn't pick sides in this situation because I don't think either of them are in the wrong. Anyway, that's all the time that I care to give this video. You like it, give it a thumbs up. If not, give it a thumbs down. I'm pretty sure the likes and dislikes will probably match the entanglement video I did a couple years ago. But anyway, you guys should entertain these 100-word, 1,000-word think pieces that people have been writing. We should probably just move forward. We should all move forward from this situation. And I will catch you guys next time I do a video. Peace.